Happy holidays, guys. I had a few targets for this video. The new Home Alone movie? No. The original Home Alone movie? No, too cliche. So, I went the more obscure route. A Goofy Little Christmas. Back in the 90s, this was part of an hour-long special during primetime television, and it was paired with 2 Donald Duck cartoons, Up a Tree and Toy Tinkers. This was a special Christmas episode of Goof Troop, the last episode in the whole series. I watched it when it aired in 1992, and my folks also recorded it for me. And then the tape went to shit. Something happened. Played like crap.
It looked like Dookie.
So seeing it air and a half-failed second attempt to watch it when I played the tape back were the only 2 times I saw it. But for some reason it had stuck with me all this time. Fast forward to 2021, I discovered it on DVD for $10 whole. You get the 24-minute cartoon and nothing else. Bargain of the century. Not the best financial decision I've made. Skip the propane bill this year.
Crap. I gotta call and get the propane refilled.
Yeah, about that. I'm afraid I have bad news.
3 weeks later.
I'm sorry, I thought we could afford this DVD.
You just couldn't make the right financial decision, could you? Wait, the logic in this skit makes no sense.
What do you mean?
It was $10. Hardly enough to jeopardize our budget.
Yeah, I mean, it is just a skit.
Yeah, it's actually really warm in here.
The comment I remember making to Rocky as we were watching it was how much I missed animated cartoons like this. Old school, hand-drawn, not computer animated like most things nowadays. And I particularly love when subtle but effective techniques are used to save production time on animation, such as looping existing animation so less drawings need to be produced, like when Goofy is unwinding a string of Christmas lights. It's a real quick watch. I mean, it is after all just a Goof Troop episode, but I really enjoyed it. Goofy overdoes Christmas every year in an attempt to keep it special for Max, who is getting older and tired of the same old routine every single year. Pete, his neighbor, is thoroughly annoyed with Goofy's antics and doesn't want to be anything like him. You know the story. Goofy goes overboard, things go wrong, Pete gets pissed off.
Like, don't have a cowbell, man.
If that at all reminds you of Bart Simpson, it should. Nancy Cartwright, the voice of Bart, also voiced Pistol, and that was a direct reference to Bart. See? I did my research. I'm not just a hat rack. Pete drags his family to Aspen, Colorado for Christmas to get away from Goofy's madness.
I'm talking about a little place called
Aspirin. Max, longing to do something new and exciting for Christmas, begs his dad to go to Aspirin. When they get there, they stay in a cabin which is totally coincidentally next to Pete's cabin, and Goofy drives him insane. They go sledding in a way that us humans wish was possible without the threat of certain death, while dealing with the bear that's out to kill. He overdecorates and burns his cabin down and his car. Only in cartoons can a car burn to dust like that. So Goofy and Max are forced to stay with Pete and his family, and Goofy offers to cook a Christmas feast. The bear sneaks into the kitchen, locking them away from all their food, except for a kettle of cranberries that Goofy heats in the fireplace, which explodes. Thinking he ruined Christmas for everyone, he leaves in a blizzard outside. Max and the gang go after him, and they all find themselves spending Christmas in the bear cave, which they finally make friends with over the reindeer rumba. Max learns that Christmas isn't about fancy decorations and presents. It's all about being with the people you love. It was a lot of fun watching this again. Having not seen it in about 30 years, I only remembered a couple of parts, like the Noel sign on top of the cabin, Goofy falling off the cliff, and the dinky little Christmas tree at the end. It's a fun, quick little watch, but I think it's a good one to add to your rotation of Christmas movies every year. And that's a wrap. If you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like button and hitting subscribe. I also wanted to take a moment and plug my latest Weird Al video. It was honestly the most fun I've had making a video since Impressionistic Jared, and I really like how it turned out, so please watch it. Anyway, happy holidays, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'm done here.